go. Right, okay, so I need to get the link. Boop, 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 boop. And we are live.
Test, test, hello, test, test.
You d- Fucking hell. Okay. Right, we should be good. Let's announce it in a second. Hope my mic's not low. Hope my mic's not low. There we go. Right, okay, let's announce. Hello, Kosafi. Right, announcement up. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Zarek. My volume's quite low. It's probably because I'm not speaking into the mic. Most probably. Should be good now. I am joined by Mr. Do himself.
Hello, everyone.
That is Mr. Do, the developer of SpaceAces. No need to e-shy. What up, Cansby? Do fix your mic. Nothing's wrong with Do's mic.
You need to buy more premium so we can afford better mics.
The more premium, better quality dev streams, guys. You heard it here first. Yo. What's FM1? I can clearly see the age gap. Who do you think's older? Davy. You'll be surprised. Who do you think's older? Hmm? Developer first question then. Why are the ship's textures so muddy?
Yeah, I have no idea what that means. I'm sorry.
That doesn't
Gonna
make
need to
any sense, but okay.
elaborate on that.
No, Dude's actually younger than me. Put it that way. I'm not telling you our ages though, but Dude's actually younger than me. God, that must sound so bad. Well, we're starting in about 1 minute. We'll get the topics on. Get the topics up. You guys can think about any questions you need. Hello, Mariog. Questions that you want or need to ask us. Dev question, RGB Pal when? Jimmy 31, do 28. I wish.
Okay.
I'm fine, thanks, mate. I'm actually a lot younger than that. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I'm a bit younger than that. Posted pic on Discord about the muddy textures. Check media. Oh, that's that asset.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
Okay, yeah. Right. So that asset isn't replaced yet, that's why.
It's like basically like the first generation of the renders we did. Like directly after basically shutting down.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine the quality isn't really isn't really there yet.
Yeah, but the rest of it, there should be no like muddy textures or anything. Everything's basically been well, redesigned, revamped, so to speak. Which is good. When sab ammo, sab instead of shooting once. Huh? What? Yeah. Explains why the perspective is so wrong on it. Yeah, exactly. So that's the only reason. Anyway, let's get into today's topics. It's been a minute. Okay, we've got quite a few people watching. So, hello everyone. So we're actually showcasing as well the emojis that we're adding in. So you'll be able to do quick emojis in chat now, which is Doo's voice. Too shy. So yeah, this is actually all of the stuff that we're doing. Did I just see Zoom? Yeah, you did. It's on new client. This is on the new engine. You're going to see Zoom in the top left here. Big zoom like that. We need a kek emote. Obviously, this is all I wouldn't say this is experimental, but it is. It's going to be implemented like this, and then maybe in future we'll add our own stuff to it, our own SpaceAces emojis and stuff like that. So that's probably something that we'll probably do, all in due time. When is this new client available on main server? When we're done testing. When's Aegis? We'll get to that. We'll get to that soon. What is the plan for Ace progression special points? Well, we haven't actually decided a plan for that yet, but it will be coming. It is on our list of things to do. I want to do in my podcast. Quite funny. When massive unban wave. Of course, Incha is the one to say that. There isn't going to be an unban wave. When the podcast do. This is technically the podcast. This is fine. Just with visuals. But yeah, so we're going to have our own emotes. For all of you that do love the disabled emote, it is in there. Please use it wisely and sensibly, because I know what you guys are like. What about massive fights? It has been tested already, so we still got to work out some kinks and stuff like that. We've got quite a few bugs to work through, but there's nothing game-breaking or anything like that, so we're quite happy at the moment. Development is coming on very well. Do is very shy. We make smell salts. Next dev stream will be ASMR. When do talking. Do will talk. Talk do. Wow. Jimmy, how did you come to be a dev? Jimmy is schizophrenic. do is always with Jimmy. That is true. We got little aliens as well. I didn't even notice that, to be honest. I ain't played around with this much. But yeah, we've got this coming to the game soon, which will be interesting to see. Can I have admin? No, you can't have admin. Right. So next topic. So 3 versus 3 tournaments. Now, this is an interesting one because we are actually in the middle of legal doing this right now. When legal goes through with it, we will be producing and obviously doing 3 versus 3 tournaments. It's undecided yet how it's gonna completely work in terms of if it's going to be JPA 1 versus 1 first or 3 versus 3 after or something like that. We're still like yet to discuss it and figure out what we're going to do with that. Do you have anything else to add there, Do?
Well, not currently. Pretty much everything has been said.
Yeah.
We might have a surprise at the end of the stream, so stay tuned.
Oh, what's that? Tapsy. So the 3 versus 3 tournaments will be coming. And yeah, it's an interesting one. But releases game on Google Play for mobile and users in Steam. I'll get to that in a minute. That's a good idea. Upcoming changes. So basically, we are going to have. We're actually going to be doing a lot of changes. Just in general. Give me unban in chat. No, you deserve your ban, Kosofe. That's for sure. In terms of these changes, that could be kind of like we're going to have a lot of balance. Well, we are having a couple of balance changes and stuff like that. That's coming up. Obviously, PvP. We're going to have some power. We're going to have some abilities, like not the abilities that you find ship abilities, but it will be high tech stuff. No, it's not bannable. So yeah, I mean, just expect a lot of changes coming up. It's going to be interesting. We have yet to test some of those changes out for sure. We're going to have a good time with it. Do please talk, please. Yeah, it's going to be quite nice. One of the other things I would like to talk about is the Aegis. Well, I'm not really going to say their names on stream. The ability ships. They're 3 ability ships. Their assets have been complete. They have been textured. We will be releasing them quite soon, actually. But we are working on the abilities at the moment for one of the ships because it's proven to be very interestingly. Well, it's trying to fit it in. Yes, mythic, exactly. We're just trying to fit it in. So expect the similar changes, like the similar abilities or the exact same abilities as what you could expect, but there will be some changes made to the what we're going to probably call it a scout at the moment, or something else. No muddy textures. I hope it looks all good. Don't worry. But yeah, it will be interesting to see. We got some suggestions coming in as well that we're implementing into the game. You've probably seen that in patch notes recently, which is also a good thing. So yeah, we've been doing a lot. When is referee coming out again in the shop? That'll probably be a bit later, probably during an event or something like that, most probably. Same with the other flagships as well. I know you guys wanted that. Make some premium perks like custom messages. I know a lot of people also would buy a premium. Early game is too easy. Make it harder. Wow. Make premium perks like custom messages. And what do you mean, Pandag? Can you explain on that? Say or when we feel like it? Probably bigger events, LJ. Let's have a look. Sale 30% for watching stream? Absolutely not. Imagine that. Anything you want to add on the 3 ability ships, do?
Yeah, so you said a lot of it. It's definitely coming soon. The game plan is pretty much to obviously have few testing rounds, obviously to ensure that technically it doesn't blow up the server. That's kind of the main focus there, and also to actually make the ships fit in. We don't want to force them into the game. Like we don't want to force them in game. Pretty much, we want them to have each their unique role. So we don't end up with like free same fast ships or free tanky ships, but pretty much with unique shapes. Um, so yeah, there during the testing there might be some changes to the skills. We might get some awesome suggestion what to change, what not to do with it. Uh, that's pretty much what I got to say about the ships. We're definitely excited about them. I think the PvP combat will become way more fun and way more strategic than just kind of outnumbering everyone as it is right now. And yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Perfect. Also, on the topic of the ability ships, um, well, not the topic of the ability ships, but have you guys tested the new rocket that's been out in TA? Improve the control sector. That is on our list. That's already partially been improved in testing at the moment, so that's good.
Are we going to get a quest to craft the new ships or just from the shop? Good question. I think we might want to kind of link it together with the pirate maps, or maybe with the crystals somehow. But yeah, it's pretty much open topic. So if you got any good suggestion, feel free to let us know on Discord.
So currently there are no ability ships. They've been made. The abilities, well, we know what the abilities are. Apart from on one of them, we're kind of struggling with that. But when they come into testing, we just don't know. It's open conversation to how we implement them. Let's have a look. You don't want to make them a new meta, just extra roles. Yeah, basically, Davy. Add them to the shop. F doing quests.
Cooldowns.
It won't be quests. It won't be quests probably. It probably won't be quests. After the whole dev quest thing, we're not locking anything behind quests anymore unless it's on an event. That's for sure. We've learned, guys. Don't worry, we've learned. Bible recipes. That's an interesting one.
I am in a cave. Yes, I'm slaving away. I speak into a potato right now, actually.
Are you planning to change the AI movement of the pirates? This thing that you need to follow him so annoying. That's done on purpose, Panag. That's done on purpose because you're competing. His voice sounds like he's in a cave. We already spoke about it. There's a surprise at the end of stream, though. Let's have a gander. Let craft these extra hercs into LF4Us? No, absolutely not. Quests for level 24 to 40. We will be adding more quests soon. That'll probably just be normal. That'd be a normal thing that we're going to be doing. Are you talking about the safe zone? What do you mean? I've been in voice with Reki once 4 years ago and it was disgusting. Damn. Right. Please add pet locator. Absolutely not. We're not going to make the grind easier for you. Can we sell or remove the items out of inventory soon? For a previous plan beforehand, well, yeah, we'll be moving that to soon because people don't really need their laser weapon 3s anymore and stuff like that. We'll have to do something with that.
You can actually already scrap your credit items.
Yes, you can.
You can scrap the lasers and you can scrap the shields via assembly, specifically the disassembly section.
Yes, 3 versus 3 tournaments have already been discussed. I mean, when you are in the safe zone at the pirate map, you know the gate is C-shaped. Oh, you know, at the C-shaped base, make the damn NPC stick to you. No. The whole point of that is that you're meant to chase them. You're meant to chase them completely. Like, that's the whole point of it being in an event. Add more end-game equipments. Oh. Do we have anything on that, end-game equipments?
I would put up some jokes, but I don't think it's very wise to mention any laser weapon 5s to like slow down effects or anything like that. So.
True.
But I mean, the ships are definitely gonna be end game content.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that's something to do for a while again.
That means you won't have like a 5 Aegis. Oh, I said it. 5 ability ship.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. 5 ability ship running around, just killing people. Be quite funny though. Why do half of the ships looks like cockroaches with big claws? When can I get the recipe for new shields? Is it hard to do that mission it was in? Do damage the battle ray and convoy was impossible for me. I mean, those shields are kind of like the endish game sort of way anyway. You'll get them eventually, soon enough. When do we get SpaceAces for €30 a month? Any special code for SpaceAces on occasion of the occasional stream? Nothing. Send voucher for players, Jimmy. We don't have any vouchers planned, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe next stream, we'll see. Maybe not. Do you have a plan to rebalance a BO3 booster working to make it possible to pause so we can farm without using it? Absolutely not. Add more variety calendar rewards over the months. Okay. Zarek need Ish and Emp to give him run. So the mobile, we've got. There's obviously been quite a few updates over the last couple of months on the mobile. We haven't done anything lately because we've been focusing on the new client. But yeah, no, all the plans that we have in the future go into mobile, the App Store, and stuff like that. Yes, Krendia, you can. Are you going to show us a preview of Citadel on stream? Probably not this stream, but probably next stream. Depending on how we've worked the abilities and stuff like that. But it will be in testing in the game soon anyway. Are you talking about a modded version, Kyle? Rip SpaceAces, their mobile game. At the moment, SpaceAces mobile is playable. But it's more for like gates and farming rather than your typical like PvP and stuff like that. As you could probably imagine, it's not that great to PvP on yet.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
It'd be fun. We've got a lot more to do with mobile, put it that way. But we're very happy with it at the moment with the way it is. Doesn't mean it doesn't need improving. We are gonna improve it. Are those updates live yet or coming with a new client? That is yet to be determined. Can you change the laser? I don't know what you mean by that. Seems odd to focus on mobile development. Why is that? Will you make BO3s obtainable for no rings? God damn it, I want BO3s. They're already obtainable for no rings.
Exactly.
For clan battle stations. You can craft them on there.
You also do get the Prismium, the ore required for the boosters. You can get it from Pyre maps.
Yep.
So technically, you just need to build a base. You don't even need to kill it anymore. Obviously, it's still harder to get than just doing the gates, but yeah, it's becoming more viable that way.
Complete tutorial for newcomers out of DO niche when? That will be coming as well, but that'll be coming in. That's been pushed back. We haven't really started on the tutorial yet. Are you going to introduce 1 min unskippable ads with mobile improvements? No. We're not doing any ads for mobile. It's not going to
We
be
would
like
need
that.
Skylab for that. And had you hires more Jews? Well, if you know of any, I'm happy to bring them on board.
has to agree with you and have mindset like do only. Any plans on adding option to buy discount 5% on shop directly without premium and without stacking? What do you mean, Davy? We're not going to. It's not going to be a non-premium feature if you think if that's what you're asking. Oh yeah, mobile games are like they've always been good. They've always been like kind of like the new kind of things. Oh, handheld gaming. Like there's a lot of people that I've spoken to in the past that only do mobile gaming, so it's quite interesting.
Obviously, our focus is to not bend the game towards mobile. We don't want to prioritize gameplay to just pressing 3 buttons and calling it a day.
Mm.
Based on that, obviously the mobile version will have some negatives compared to playing on computer, but I mean we definitely have a lot of ideas on how to improve it and just make it kind of like a possible experience to play SpaceAces on the mobile phone instead of just computer right now.
Do you guys planning to add more high equipment in the crafting line like prompts etc. So people who want to make a ringless account can suffer to get them, but but to flex around with the ringless account? Probably not. No, we don't want to make any special laser weapons craftable at this current time at all. No, Davy, you can't. I get the points about mobile and I agree, but what about handhelds like Steam Deck? It should be a lot easier to implement, right? So Steam is actually probably one of our goals anyway for the future. That's like SpaceAces we see on Steam. So yeah, that is definitely something that will be a thing. And then obviously Steam Deck will probably be included in that depending on how Steam Deck is down the line. I mean, the point is as well, Steam is also coming to Xbox in future generations of the console. You can already play us on Xbox, but it would be easier to obtain it through Steam. So yeah, it is a pretty interesting thing. So we'll definitely be coming to Steam. No, it's not. We got the question. We basically got the question. How is it even legal, bro?
This is dark a bit, so
Yeah. Can't Spaceball come back? Only if the Saturns allow it. Only if the Saturn company allows it. Will it be Steam Deck compatible when you release on Steam? Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Well, yeah, that's also a thing, Roxy. Yeah. But yeah, no. So, um, any more questions before we go? Because I think that just about does all the wrapping up. I think that's pretty much everything answered. If you guys have any more questions, quickly shoot them. We'll quickly answer them, and then we'll go.
In the meantime, there actually was a question about sector control,
Oh yeah,
which we did finally take a look at, and we'll be actually releasing a patch for it that will allow you to pretty much play with any faction. So you're gonna be matched with VRU or Earth players, even when you're Mars player. Um, we kind of wanna monitor what it does to the event, uh, if it actually becomes curable first, and if it doesn't, or it is queued but just not enough, then we obviously wanna we'll look into adding more fun stuff to it to make it more entertaining event.
yeah. See, this is the thing, guys. We're not just going to leave the event hanging. We know there's a problem with it. So we are going to. We've obviously done something about it, and hopefully the new update will serve it well once it releases.
Yeah, it's gonna be releasing pretty much tomorrow. You can play with enemy faction pilots.
Yeah.
So yeah,
What's the
stay tuned.
current ETA on new client? There is no ETA on it yet. Starhawk Designs. Yes.
Rage Starhawk design is coming.
Rage Starhawk Design is coming.
You can become red.
You can become red. New client has. We haven't ever used Java. Woxies. Woxies. Java isn't a thing. If it Java isn't a thing here. But yeah, it has a new engine basically. Pretty much is a new engine. Hello, Alex, Mr. Youngblood. What's the surprise? We'll get to it in a minute. Forgot to mention Rust over SpaceAces. I partially agree and disagree. SpaceAces love SpaceAces' life. Rust is a time killer. Okay, let's have a look. When pet behavior rework? Do.
When will pets start making you happy? What's a pet? Is that like a dog or?
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple of dogs. I don't know about anything else.
Really rework their behavior?
When you retain in shop, do.
Yeah, probably. Never?
When you guys had an hit tech possibility to win the best GPUs, devices, and €10,000 gaming
Do you
PCs.
mean most modern MacBooks, GPUs, CPUs? Will there be a battle pass kind of thing? Good
Yes,
question.
I think there will be. I think there will be
If
about.
there is a place for it, if we actually have items to populate it with, then yes. If we don't, well, then no.
Battle
We wouldn't wanna force it into the game, pretty much.
Battle Pass has already been kind of like discussed for a while now. We don't want to like do anything that says like you need to like if we do implement it, we don't want to do anything that says oh yeah you have to pay to open a premium battle pass or a battle pass or something like that. We won't do anything like that. Maybe skippable levels at most. That's it. Won't be anything else. But yeah, if we can populate it with designs and stuff like that, if we have time and it works, then yeah, we will implement it. If not, then it's whatever.
Make premium be able to claim the current day in a calendar without claiming in sequence. I mean, you would pretty much use it to climb the Prometheus laser, wouldn't you? So that's probably a no. What's the reason behind not having shown out of the game window on the browser login? So like a back page, I assume. Pretty much we just don't want players to be forced to switch between tabs when it's not necessary from technical perspective. Um, Kind of makes the gameplay more smoother, I would say, instead of like switching tabs and going back and forth.
If there's a Nightbringer or Spirit Blossom design ship, I would buy it. I mean, we already have the Sakura. That's technically a Blossom ship, somewhat. So when PAL rework, respawn position, behavior response on the enemy is getting in laser range. As previously mentioned, there will be updates to the PAL.
So I guess soon.
Soon, basically, yeah.
Um, I did 8 Zetas without getting a drone. Am I unlucky or is it bugged? Well, it is definitely not bugged. Sorry that you're unfortunate. I think you will get a Havoc drone design soon. Maybe within like 2 gates. That would be my bet. No ATA for the new client means we will get it next year.
No.
That is reserved for other platforms that do this. But no, we kind of the goal right now is to pretty much make sure that your game will not crash every 5 minutes. And once we are certain that that doesn't happen 99% of the time, then we will let everyone publicly test it, um, which will kind of speed up the bug catching since, the more people you throw at it, the more bugs you find. And official release, like removing the old client, there's no really time estimate yet, but we hope to get it done before winter at least. Like that is my worst estimate I got.
So basically, there's no ETA, but we are hoping and planning to have it out this year. Voice chat so I could insult Zarek and Wareda because they're bots. Okay.
That is pretty mean.
That is very mean. Proximity chat when? Well, we have no ETA on that either, or if we're even doing it yet. But it is something that has been spoke about, so I can't really give you a estimate or anything on that, or if it's even going to be added properly to the game.
Will they release designs for more countries? Yes, I believe so. If there's the opportunity for it, then yes, we will. Will Todd Gate return? Yes, it will return more evil than ever.
Yes, very evil.
It will maybe even have some cool features on the new client.
Somalia ship, let's go. Oh, damn. Iron,
That's the pirate ship, no?
ironclad when? Oh, Duke can answer that one.
Ironclad when? I don't have any date, I could say. But as we finally released the pirate map, which was on our list for a while now, um, it will come soon. We just have to make sure that it doesn't break the game, pretty much, in rank point and economic kind of standpoint.
I saw controller section incline settings. Were they meant for Xbox and controller and PC? Both. So you can actually run this game on Xbox right now if you just go to your browser. I have tested it out quite a bit in the past. So you can actually play on your Xbox. What else? What else? What else? Double GG weekend? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No chance. No chance. Can you add invasion mode settings, something to disable other ships in invasion gate? Do.
We didn't really think about that.
Mm.
I mean, it is a viable question, definitely, for low spec computers. We might actually add that, for
Yeah,
sure.
sounds like a good idea.
Add invasion table.
We
Is
tried.
that,
Sorry, do we tried like? So we're not trying to put company versus company against each other at the moment. So we're not going to give you any benefits for a company winning if it's a multi-company game at the moment. It doesn't make any sense. However, that being said, soon, I can't really tell you when, but there will be a voting game where we are going to ask you guys if we should get rid of MCC, which is multi-company clans, which means that you guys will be able to just have one company change. We'll give you a one free company change, and you'll be able to switch to the company of your choosing. But we want you guys to vote on that first. Just because we're not going to do this right now out of off our own backs because we want to let the community decide. You are the guys playing. We can't make that decision for you. We have ways to work around it. We've worked it out. We've worked out how you're going to do it, yes, with no honor loss. We worked out how you're going to do it. So, yes, we will be putting in a vote soon. We don't know how soon, but we will be putting in a vote. Can you add a mode to skip countdown on ABG so we don't have to wait? That suggestion, we can probably resuggest that, but that was basically like downvoted a long time ago, which was really stupid, in our opinion.
I think eventually it will come.
Yeah.
Obviously, the gate time will not be counted in leaderboards because that would be cheating. It's kind of around backlog basically. We kind of haven't gotten around to it. There's always something with higher priority comes up, but yeah, I hope to add it soon.
Will you the slowest company gets percent? No, we're not going to do that, Panag. MCC doesn't change anything though. They'll just allow other company clans. They won't be allowed to.
Obviously, we understand that there is always a way to kind of bypass the faction bounds. I mean, we got Discord, we got all these communication social medias, but the goal is to make it harder. It's kind of you can imagine if the enemy doesn't glow green, it's kind of gonna get harder in a team fight, for example, to kind of identify who's who. So the players who are in the same faction in the same clan will benefit from actual diplomacy statuses. But yeah, I mean, again, it's up to you guys. There's gonna be a in-game poll. We're gonna let it there for like a few weeks at least, so everyone gets a chance to vote, even if they're not active or on vacation. Yeah, based on the results, we're gonna do our next step.
Yeah, so there's going to be no way like that we're going to allow. Right, so we're not going to allow you to, for a clan to clan, we won't be allowing you to alliance through the clan. Obviously, we can't just be like, yeah, we're going to ban everyone who teams up against other people. We're not going to do that just because it'd be a lot to do, a lot to manage. It'd be heavy resources wasted. There's a lot of like different things that that can come of that as well. But if you guys are choosing the company, we'll give you one free company change. If you guys are choosing the company and stuff like that, you all should just fall into your factions, and then we can start thinking about newer events. Like there's an event that I've been on for a while, which is going to be a faction war event. So that's probably when we can implement something like, best faction wins a percentage of something, blah, 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 blah. We'll discuss it later on down the line. So yeah, it's something that we are looking forward to if it goes through, and something that we're also going to have a challenge with when it does. But yeah, it's up to you guys. We're literally giving the power all to you guys, and everything else. What if you make a fourth competitive fourth company, the outlaw company for those who want to PvP all the time? No, we're probably not going to do that, mate. Clan battles and faction war could be good. Yeah, it would be good. We will have stuff like that. It'd be interesting. Can I get my honor back? I changed companies because Anonymous wanted us VRU and we lost anyways. 120 million honor, thanks. No. Are you removing the ability to shoot same company at some point, or at least remove the damage reduction for killing the same company? People can use tagless accounts to help their company. If anti-MCC goes through, then yeah, that would be we won't be doing that. So you'll be able to not shoot your company. Basically, you won't be able to shoot your company. But as it currently stands, no. Right, anything else? Why don't something make clan based, just no company? If we mostly want MCC, because Papia, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people don't want MCC. Way to please make a ticket and we'll discuss. Time to create multiple DC accounts. Okay, right. I think that's everything, guys. We're going to wrap up the stream. We've got a lot to do again. Thank you for being here today. Do anything to that add, like your surprise?
Yeah. So I mean, at the start, Jimmy actually misled everyone with the legal situation about the tournaments on purpose. Pretty much, we are done with this process. So what's gonna follow now is that we're gonna have a jackpot arena, the standard one, the dual one, next week as usual. It should have been this week, but yeah, we postponed it due to the stream. And afterwards, we're gonna announce the date for first 3v3 jackpot arena, pretty much. We're gonna announce the prize pool. It's gonna be way higher than the jackpot arena since 3 people are gonna be competing. So to make it kind of more attractive for each individual in the team. So yeah, that is pretty exciting for us. Stay tuned for the news, and that's all I got actually. So yeah, we
Expect 3 versus 3 tournaments soon, then, guys. It's pretty interesting. Good news, huh? Good news. In a vote week on Discord, no way it's going to be in Discord. It will literally be only in-game voting. So there's no like.
there's a poll window in game. It shows up when there's an active poll, so that's why you don't see it right now.
Yeah,
but yeah, if you vote, you get 2,000 X4 laser ammo, so you can shoot some Stormers or something.
You might increase it for that vote because that vote's very important, actually. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. If you remove MCC, can your war same company? That is yet to be decided. I think I'll put that into like a feedback thing. All right. Cool. Well, that's everything. Right, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate everything. We're going to go. To sum it up, 3 versus 3 tournaments coming soon. Will there be free Yuri so I can buy a Phoenix? Maybe. You never know. Yeah, no, expect more dev streams in the future. We'll let you know. Maybe not one every month, maybe one every 2 weeks, maybe one every month, maybe one every 2 months. Maybe the next dev stream will be next year. Maybe we won't do a dev stream for another 10 years. Just joking.
You would just forget about them.
Just forget about them.
10 years ago. You're gonna say something like, "Oh yeah, we just hired a new writing team," and then we're gonna never come back to it. Yeah, so, yeah.
Baracus.
Let's sum it up. 3v3 tournaments, the ability ships.
Yep.
And upcoming changes. Yeah.
Indeed.
Got it all.
Right. Obviously, I'll be sticking around for questions in Discord if you guys have any extra. What do you mean, somewhere surprise? We told you the surprise. 3 versus 3 tournaments coming soon, Crendier. The legal's done. Anyway, right. Thank you all guys for watching. Appreciate it. I shall speak to you all later. Bye.
Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.